we were able to live half in and half out of Gloriavale for about a period of 18 months. And that kind of acclimatized me to the outside world. So I was able to learn, like, you know, what was chewing gum or like shave my legs, because that was like a massive step for me. And so after that though, then we'd kind of all come to this family decision, but it was a secret from everyone else in Gloriavale, because if they had have known, we would have been in grave trouble. So then it was a Sunday afternoon and my dad went to the leaders meeting. They have a like leaders meeting every Sunday after lunch. And he was going to ask the church leaders for their blessing to leave. And I remember he told me to go to the room and look after the children and to wait for him until he'd finished his meeting. And it was getting really, it was a long time. He was gone for about 2 hours and I was starting to get worried. And I went over the bridge, so there's a bridge from one hostel to the main building, looking for him, and I found him walking across the parking lot and he was crying. And I have never seen my dad cry in my life. And so I was like, something's really wrong. And I ran to him and he said to me, get the kids or you put them in the van and we're leaving. So I ran back to the room, packed up the kids, strapped them all in the van, which was hidden around on the back porch. And I said, don't make any noise, keep really quiet. And then I said to my dad, I need to do one more thing. I ran back to my cousin's room because they lived right beside us and I'd grown up with them, they were like my siblings. And they were making like lingerie because my cousin Serena was getting married. And I just kind of stood there and didn't know what to say, but I wanted to say goodbye, but I couldn't tell them I was leaving. And I just wrapped my arms around them and said, I love you so much. And they said, are you okay? And I said, yeah, I'll see you tonight. And then went out the door and we left, drove down the gravel driveway, picked up my mum and drove straight to Christchurch. And I remember we were driving into Canterbury, and you know, Canterbury's quite barren. I grew up on the west coast, it was like green grass. And I was just like, what have we done? This is the worst decision of our life. And then we got to Akaroa and I saw ocean views and I was like, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay, Lilia, just breathe. And I was feeding my little brothers and sisters cookies to keep them happy. And then the car broke down, Mum's like, we're cursed, oh my gosh, we shouldn't have left. And Dad's like, woman, don't be silly. And he was, you know, dead set that he was gonna make sure we arrived safely. So then we arrived at a house and spent 2 weeks there, moved to a small property on Wilson's Road with 2 bedrooms, which for us was heaps. We had a whole kitchen to ourselves. And in Gloriavale, we'd shared 1 room with all of us. So I was like, I only have to share with one of my sisters, this is heaven. And yeah, we got started living life out here.